Hi.
Hey, is this Coy?
It's Coy.
Coy,
Yes, sir.
how are you? We're so glad that you called us back. Thanks for holding on the line. We want to hear your fish story. We left you a funny message, so
it was just basically Paul rambling on for quite a while.
thank you for entertaining us there. But yes, the idea behind the radio show and podcast is to spread happiness to the world through the joys of fishing. And fish stories do just that. And so we want to hear where you caught that fish, the bait you were using, and if you had a way to measure those fish, we'd like to hear that too. And so it looks like you caught a good size. It looks like it might be a little bit of
it's a sturgeon.
It's a baby sturgeon. It's not a full-grown one, but it's a sturgeon. It's still a good size. So go ahead. It's your fish story. Let's hear about it.
Sturgeon fishing. Sturgeon fishing's awesome. I actually fell into it by accident. I was out fishing with what we call a Snoopy pole, the little 3-footers with a closed-face bait reel, or closed-face casting reel.
Yep. Tommy uses those.
And had those ones on there, and next thing I know, I'm pulling in a 2.5-foot fish on a little bitty rod. Yeah, that rod didn't get used anymore after that.
I bet.
But since then, I've upgraded my gear like 3 or 4 times trying to keep up with sturgeon. My best yet was about 58 inches with like a 15 or 16-inch girth. I was just using one regular tape measure. I'm up here near Portland, Oregon. I was probably a mile and a half from middle of downtown even.
Nice.
That's always pretty cool to me.
You know what's special about this is that you're using a Snoopy pole. Those things probably...
I was. Not anymore.
The test on that, it's got to be at least, 5-pound
I think it's about
line.
6-pound test.
And so you were...
I think I had it overloaded with a 10-pound line.
Oh, okay.
So there wasn't a lot of line on that Snoopy pole, but that was a lot more fish than that pole was supposed to handle, too.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Like I said, that was my first sturgeon. Was on a Snoopy pole. My biggest was not. It was on a big old Squall 30, 13-foot rod. I've had to upgrade my gear I don't know how many times keeping up with sturgeon. It's so fun.
Oh, yeah. And
that's one of the things I like about them.
They put up...
You hook into them, you're still not guaranteed to catch it.
Oh, yeah. And they put up a heck of a fight. They really do.
And
they do, man.
Just a cool-looking fish.
Go ahead.
It's just a cool-looking fish.
Dude, that's ancient technology at its best.
Yes.
They're basically a dinosaur. Those things are awesome.
Yeah. Yep. They are one of the few fish I know of that can live over 100 years old, I think.
Yep.
They don't start reproducing until they're like 25. Or 12, depending on the species. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah.
I did a lot of research on it at one point.
Well, you already...
I've probably forgotten most of it now.
Me and Tommy.
Well, no, he knows more than you.
Of course.
Yeah, anybody knows more than you.
Good answer.
I just see a photo and
I wouldn't claim that, though.
Look at that thing.
3 weeks ago, you called one a shark, and I told you that's a sturgeon because you saw the belly?
If you look at the fish on its belly, like sometimes we get photos
in your defense, it was a far picture, and it was on its back, so all you saw was the belly, and you said, oh, that's a shark. And I said, there's no sharks in Idaho.
Relatively, when you're looking at it, and we live in Huntington Beach, and so... I just, people often, when they pull up a shark, it's like...
It looks like that. I get it. I understand.
And
it's
so,
okay. You don't need to...
Had I used my brain...
I would like that opportunity, too.
Had I used my brain, I would have known that the collar was not near any ocean.
Yeah, but you don't use your brain very often, so it's okay.
Rarely, and Tommy and I start off the show.
Try not to.
Well, we start off drinking and everything else during the show, too, so it's we don't really use our brain all that often, but... I use it a little.
It's all right for a fisherman. I don't wake up very early.
Yeah, see, and there you go. See,
I try to get Tommy to go fishing early, and here's the discussion with me and Tommy. We're just like, I'm like, hey, let's get some more video footage of us on the water. And I say, Tommy, let's get up early and go do it. And he's like, I'm not getting up early. Like,
Yeah.
well, I'll meet you at 9.
I
I'm
t-
like, we're going to miss the morning fish bite. He's like, well, I can fish with you at nighttime. And I'm like, but there's no video.
I miss that.
At nighttime, it's not the same. Like, we need lighting, and the video's not going to be that great. And he's like, I'm not getting up early. Like, there's...
that is actually a true story. That was actually last night.
And that's why you host a radio show in the morning instead of going to the pond.
That was last night's
cool.
actual conversation.
We scheduled the radio show around Tommy's sleep schedule. We have quite a bit of a following on the East Coast, and so we figured let's do this radio show at 5 a.m. That didn't happen. Tommy slept right through. Slept right through.
Yep.
So I
would have.
I had to do the show a couple of times by myself. We had some guest people come in the studio, and were able to cover, but I had to do a couple myself. So I finally told Tommy, what time is good? Like, he's yawning right now as I'm telling the story.
I'm not gonna lie.
What time is good for you? He's like, well, I could do 7.
Need more caffeine.
Yeah.
What time? And so he's like 7. Like, I'll be here at 7. So I want to do it a little bit earlier because, if your Saturday, if it's 3 hours on the East Coast ahead of us, their day's already started. Right. And when we first started out, there was quite a bit of people who would miss their scheduled time. Now we have enough of a following where people actually, it doesn't matter what they're doing, they come on the show. Yeah,
they come on the show. They call
but
back.
we had a real rough start because people were like, I have a softball game, or they had just whatever they were doing, and now people will talk to us at their softball game.
Yeah.
They'll be like, I took a timeout. I'm at my softball game. It's because
people want to talk to me.
And they'll do it. They didn't really know what it was and what we were doing, but here we are. Yeah, we scheduled it around Tommy's time.
Yeah, we did.
So we understand not fishing morning bite. Honestly,
that was last night's conversation. He goes, we need to go out there and get some more video while we're fishing. And I said, okay, fine, I'll meet you at 9. And he goes, well, we're gonna miss the morning bite. And I said, well, I'll fish for bass. They hit any time of the day. So that's
one thing I miss about living up here. I don't get the good bass like I used to back home.
Yeah, see, and that's
I grew up in Oklahoma fishing for bass and catfish, and it's really trippy.
Oh yeah, and
trout don't hit like bass, sturgeon don't hit like bass or catfish.
No.
Yeah.
No, but and down here we have a lot of in Southern California. We have bass, we have trout, we have catfish, we have panfish, and I'll seriously change my species that I'm targeting if I can sleep in just a little bit. I'm not gonna go for the early morning trout bite if I can sleep in.
I hear the pan fry wants from multiple species.
There you go.
We're good.
Yeah. See, there you go. We're done.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming out.
Actually, you want to know what's really awesome?
Yes.
What's that?
Is just the other day I got to be a part of a young man getting to experience his first sturgeon. I'll post the video on your webpage here in a little while.
Oh, beautiful.
And
that'd be awesome.
It was really awesome that I got to help with that. My friend's girlfriend brought her nephew out, and his dad came out, and he didn't have a fishing license, so he minded a little bitty fire because it was cold the other day. And he was kind of getting bored with it. He brought his own gear, but his gear wasn't big enough.
Yeah.
And so he was a little distraught by it at first, but then we started cheating and bringing out the kayaks for our casting.
Yeah.
And so he went out and played on the kayak for a couple of minutes, and then the bite started coming in again. And just to see that kid get excited on his first sturgeon was pretty awesome. Almost more awesome than the biggest fish I've caught, I would say.
No, yeah.
That's what it's about, is getting it into the hands of other people, getting little ones trying it and seeing the look on their face. That's what I love.
Oh, yeah.
I love seeing that shit.
Oh, yeah.
So,
that's awesome.
Try not to cuss.
That's our... It happens. We're anglers. It happens,
as long as it's not too much.
But no, that's awesome, man.
Tried very hard.
Yeah, you did well. You did well. I'll give you an A for effort.
Sweet.
Yeah, thank you very much for the stories and you taking someone else out and helping them catch a fish.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
Definitely.
It's a great story. And
yeah.
continue to send us. We
Thanks for sharing the love of fishing.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. That's what we do. I mean, it's just all part of the fun, man. So, all right,
Yeah.
Please
all right,
continue
Coy,
to do
take
so.
care.
Come
Much
back.
love. I guess I got other stuff to go do.
That's
I would do that sometimes, yeah.
Yeah,
And this next time I'll actually read that it says Eastern time instead of thinking I was 10 a.m. normal time.
there you go.
Yeah, we do. That's just force of habit. We just put Eastern because.
Yeah, you already said that's where your demographic is. At least a good chunk of it.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on the show.
I can understand that.
Tight lines.
Tight lines, Coy. Take care, buddy. Have a great Saturday. Enjoy your weekend and fish more, man.
Yeah, we're gonna post this up for you in
I
a
hope
few
so.
moments. It'll be available for your listening pleasure, and you could share it with all your fishing buddies.
I get to see how weird I sound on phone.
And you know what? Keep sending in photos. We'll put you on the air again, or you can write out a blog, and we'll put it on our blog page. So we'll keep.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to be doing any writing. That's like pulling teeth for me.
Well, you know what? I agree with you a little bit on that one because I don't write anything unless it's a food order. But take care, Coy. Have a good one. Tight lines, bud. Have a great Saturday.
Tight line, safe travels.
All right.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.